What's going on, guys? You're with Logitech, and welcome back to Pokemon Emerald, the Egglocke run. In the last episode, we managed to win our 6th gym badge. I don't really know if it was a difficult fight or not. I guess it was a long fight. That's what it was. The fight seemed to go on for actually quite a bit of time. Like when I was editing, I didn't realize the fight was as long as it was, but I guess it's better because it makes it a little more, I guess, dramatic, and you're like, ooh, it's a long fight. What's gonna happen? Is Hardy just gonna, like, spontaneously combust into flames? Spoiler, if you skip part 13, I did not actually spontaneously combust into flames. I know, I was extremely disappointed too. I was like, when I was watching, I'm like, damn it, Hardy, that would have been a really cool thing to do. Okay, you never see anybody else spontaneously combust into flames. It would have made you unique, and that's something that I always try to be, is just be unique and, like, stand out from just try to stand out from everybody else, and next time, I'm gonna try, at least by the end of this video, to spontaneously just combust into flames, or combust into something, I don't know, maybe I'll spontaneously combust into a combuskin. Oh my god! First, I didn't get the freaking Rydell pun, and I just now got combuskin? Wow, it never even occurred to me that, like, I never think about Pokemon names and, like, how they might be puns. Like, Magnemite, I get that, okay? It's a freaking magnet, but Combuskin, wow. I want to say that was like, wow, that's kind of an obscure one, and probably a lot of people didn't realize that. But more than likely, I'm, like, the only person. Wow, this is not a good situation for me. It is raining. Let's go into Ace. I'm really, like, high on Ace right now, and I really want to get a... I did not mean to use stealing. I really want to get a Pidgeot, or Pidgeot. I have no idea how to pronounce it, and I get really annoyed at Pokemon sometimes when they have, like, when they have, in the anime, they'll pronounce a name 2 different times. Like, normally, when I don't know how to pronounce a word in a Pokemon world, I'll go to the anime, because, like, hey, this is, you know, this is Pokemon. Although, does Game Freak actually have any input on the, Pokemon names? Or the Pokemon anime, I mean? I don't really know how that works, because I know there's also, like, the Pokemon Company. Like, Pokemon itself is like a company, it seems, and there's Nintendo, who owns Pokemon, but there's also Game Freak, who's a subsidiary of Nintendo. Like, so I believe Game Freak is a second party. Like, I always get really confused with, like, first party games and third party games, but Game Freak, I believe, is actually, like, a second party game, or a second party, or, like, Pokemon would be a second party game, because it's not made by Nintendo, but it's made by a company that owns Nintendo, if that makes any sense at all. It does to me, in, like, sort of. It sort of makes sense. I don't know, I'm confusing myself now, but I've never really wondered this before, like, if Game Freak has any input on the Pokemon names, or not the Pokemon names, the Pokemon anime. Like, does the company that makes the anime, like, work together with Game Freak? Like, hey, how in the world do you pronounce Cofagrigus? Because nobody can figure this out. And I think it's really funny that, like, before names are officially pronounced in the anime, and it is basically just speculation, but people are, like, confident. They're like, no, this is how it's pronounced. Like, for a long time before, I think the 16th movie came out, there was never, I believe, any official way to say Kyurem, or Kyurem. I guess, well, wasn't there, like, a 3D Pokedex app or something that had someone say all the different Pokemon names? But then again, that also, I've heard of, like, that contradicts the anime as well. So, Pokemon just comes right out and says, you know, there's just gonna be, like, 50 different ways to say these names, so it's perfectly okay to just mess it up as much as you want. And I really don't approve of that, because, I mean, some names are obvious, like Ninetales. That's obviously Ninetales, it's 2 words just put together. Or Makuhita. I mean, you could just sound that one out and it makes Makuhita, but as we've gotten to, like, the later generations, the names have gotten a lot more complex, like Kyurem. I'm still not even 100% sure that's how I'm pronouncing it. And there's always that big debate over Arceus versus Arceus. For the record, it's Arceus, okay? That's been, like, the universal thing over the Pokemon world, is that it's Arceus, it's not Arceus, so just stop thinking that, okay? But I don't know, I'm, like, really curious to find out, like, if Game Freak has any input on the anime, like, if they're like, okay, you make this movie about this Pokemon, and he's gonna do this thing, and he's gonna fuck everybody up. Like, does Game Freak have any kind of input on that? Why am I still using Kurama? I don't know. That's a big debate. Is like when I first hatched Ninetales, I had no idea, or Vulpix. I had no idea how to pronounce his name. Okay, well this is not going to work out well for me. And a bunch of people tried to tell me, but the thing is, a bunch of people gave me like a bunch of different answers. So there was people who like, it's Kurama, it's Karamu. Like I remember one comment was like, oh, it ends with Moo, like M-O-O, and that's the one that stuck out the most to me, and that's why I've been pronouncing it Kuramu. And then whenever I say that, people get mad at me like, no, 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 I love Naruto and it's pronounced like this. It's just, it's my Pokemon! I'll say his name however I want, okay? If I want to call it freaking Kuraminu, I'm gonna call it Kuramininu. I'm not gonna call it that because that's not even close to his name, but the point still stands. I'll just say it however I want. It's my Pokemon. I still have freaking Ninetales out front. You know what? From now on, its name is... Why am I stinging? Why am I stinging? Hardy, this is how Pokemon Day die. From now on, his name is just freaking Ninetales, alright? Since I can't figure out his nickname and I've, like, never pronounced it right once before, it's just Ninetales now. This is why you should call Ninetales Kyuubi. I like that name. I get it. It's a Digimon reference. I also know it's, I think, a Naruto reference as well. I know it because of Kyubimon, which, for the record, Digimon anime, since we were talking about anime a little earlier, and people... Now I'm just thinking about, like, the Code Geass or whatever anime, and how people were mad at me because I didn't know Lelouch's name either, and just... Why did you guys have to send in so many anime references, and why was there no, or why have we hatched at least, any Death Note references? Because... Why are you still out front? Okay, for once you're useful, but I really have to remember to switch you out. Like, I didn't even see what she was sending in. Like, the only references I would get is Death Note, Digimon, and, I've seen the first season of Vampire Knight. I haven't watched the second season of Vampire Knight, and I've been meaning to, because I actually really enjoyed that anime. But I haven't watched anything else besides that, and I have plans to watch Code Geass. I have plans to watch... Full Metal Alchemist, and like all the different Full Metal Alchemist games, and all the animes, not games, all these different wonderful animes people are recommending to me. I'm going to watch them, and someday I will get all your fancy references. I promise. I want to catch Pokemon before I battle you. Anyways, we are on a new route. Happy face. I'm happy. Just you're really slightly driving me insane with all your anime. See, now that I've, like, mentioned anime and this is all anybody's gonna care about, it's like, oh my god, anime, Naruto's so great, bro, I got yellow hair. See, the confusing thing about anime is, like, nobody in freaking anime has realistic hair, and someday, I'm gonna, like, go to Japan and be really freaked out by the fact that there isn't just, like, some kid throwing cards around that has spiky yellow, black, and red hair. Yugi's hair... I don't even think that kind of hairstyle is physically possible because it's basically two-dimensional. Like, it's just a sideways mohawk with just the colors, man. The colors. They don't make sense. There's just no logic is involved in Yugi's hair. And this anime, man. Anime hurts my brain. I don't want to have to, like, deal with this stuff. I just wanted to play Pokemon. I was like, well, an Egglocke should be fun, and now just... People are, like, legit upset that I didn't know about Code Geass either. Code Geass, I still don't know how to pronounce it technically. And I was like, are you guys seriously upset that I haven't seen, like, one anime? And, well, to be fair, I haven't seen, like, 99% of animes. I also saw this really weird... commercial. I'm not going to talk about what I saw that was like really weird. It's Japanese, okay, it was really weird. We'll just leave it at that. And it involved things that were just yeah. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot he turned into a fire type, so I probably shouldn't have. What should I use then? I'll just keep using flamethrower because it did a quarter. I don't know. I'm confusing myself. Anyways, I want to use Spielberg. We haven't used him yet. This is going to be your very first battle. Oh my god, I'm so excited. How much is Waterfall going to do with its special damage? Oh. That's not a... That's... Oh boy. Don't be poisoned. Don't be poisoned. Oh! He wasn't poisoned. Holy crap, you almost died on your very first turn. Your very first battle, Spielberg. I completely forgot for a second there that Carvanha and Sharpedos are... Why? I completely forgot that Sharpedos and Carvanhas are complete glass cannons, so that was, looking back, that was definitely, like, not the smartest move I've had, was like, no, I'll just use my little shark thing. Is he a shark? Yeah, Sharpedo. I guess Carvana is like... Carvana has a lot more personality than Sharpedo, like his design-wise. And I just realized Carvana is red and blue. He's like the Ruby and Sapphire Pokemon. That is so awesome. I've never realized this before. Or I guess because he also has like a yellow stripe on him, you could say he's like the Generation 1 official Pokemon. Because, wait, do I even have his colors right? Yeah, he's red, blue, and yellow. Holy crap, he's Generation 1 in Pokemon form. How cool is that? Like, it's a shame he wasn't introduced until Generation 3, but like, if they ever, which I'm sure they will once they run out of ideas, but once they like officially make red and blue again, because everybody's gonna want Kanto in 3 dimensions, once they do that, they like have to, why are you still out front? I've only been talking about switching you out in front for like the past 10 minutes. Okay, I'm going to do it right now. You were getting out of the front. But when they inevitably redo red and blue again, Sharpedo, not Sharpedo, Carvana has to be the mascot. Like, well, that was rude. I was trying to battle you. I could have easily... Wow, wait. I can't walk... Oh, I thought I could fit in a little gap between that guy and defense. I was just trolled by Pokemon. That's just mean, Pokemon. Wow. Kuramu's still out front. Why are you still out front? When are you finally gonna just like go on yourself, realize the fact I'm never gonna do it, and just freaking switch, okay? Because I'm never gonna remember to switch you, Kuramu. Ninetales. It's just too much. Oh wow, awesome. It's just too much pressure trying to remember to be a responsible trainer. So I just realized we can go to, we can go surf like on the area around Mount Pyre. I believe that's a different route. Ooh, that's not who I thought it was. We can fish in Lily Cove, and I believe, I'll have to look at my map, but I want to think like the route below Mount Pyre, but before you get to 111, I think that's also a What? What? You have a Hyper Potion? What the heck is that? What? No! I get Ice Beam, you freaking cheater! Cool trainer, I'm so cool, I got a Hyper Potion, hurdy, I got freaking Hyper Potions too. Do I use them? No, because I'm a respectable, responsible trainer who's like, you know, this is just a little AI. I'm gonna have some respect for him and not like spam Hyper Potions up my freaking shift tree. Obviously, still up front. He's still out front. Why can't you just leave? I don't want you out front, Ninetales. You're making this a lot more difficult than it needs to be. I just want to like move on and like realize I think you're a fantastic Pokemon. I think, you know, we could definitely get along well together, but you just kind of need to accept the fact that I have to stop weeding with you for a while. I have to move on to other endeavors. But actually, before I forget, let's just take a look at my map because I want to see like all the different places we can catch Pokemon. We can get one in Mount Pyre, 120. Let's see, this is 121. This is 122, 123, and 118. Okay, so we can get here, Mount Pyre, Lily Cove, and I'm trying to remember. I think Mount Pyre would activate Pinwheel because it has I'll have to go look to see if Mount Pyre's inside and outsides have different catch lists. Because if it does, that means Pinwheel Claws activates. So we'd be able to catch 2 Pokemon there. So we may be hatching a bunch of Pokemon today, actually. Which, speaking of hatching Pokemon, I don't know if I should do Poochyena right now or just save them all till the end. Oh, I can fly now! Yay! I just realized I could fly because we got the 4-tree gym badge. Okay, so now that I just realized that, we are just going to save all the fishing until the end. And I just remembered there's a rival battle up there. Nope. How do I get down to the water? I believe it's over this way. Also, this is the move deleter, although it's not going to be very useful to me. I loved the move deleter when I was younger. Like, when I discovered I can get rid of HM moves, that was just, like, the greatest moment of my entire... Actually, do I want to fish or do I want to surf? I don't... Actually, I think all I have is the old rod, so it'd be better off to surf. I really should have picked up some of the newer rods now that I'm thinking about it. But surfing is just fine anyways. So, what is our next Pokemon going to be if we can encounter one? Level 18 Tentacruel. Probably should have went and like found a Super Rod. Considering the fact that we're gonna have a bunch of water roots coming up, I will go get the Super Rod. Probably. Oh, and crap! What? Yeah, that almost killed. I will go get the Super Rod, and then we'll be able to fish in Fuchsia. We'll be able to fish in Fuchsia City locations. Can you even fish in Fuchsia? I know there's the water right beneath it, but I don't remember if you can reach that water and still technically be in fuchsia, or if it changes to another route. Pokemon, why do you have to be so confusing with your, like, weird map designs? Or is this the move deleter? Pokemon Trainer Fan Club. Oh god, is the guy in his Rapidash? No! Oh, we can also go to the Safari Zone! Oh, no, how the Safari Zone works is, even though you could technically catch, like, a bunch of different Pokemon there... God damn it. Even though you can catch a bunch of different Pokemon in the Safari Zone, we are only going to get, like, the very first encounter, and then we're just going to leave the Safari Zone, because it's too much trouble. So... more wild Pokemon. Okay, well, while we're on our way to the Safari Zone, right before recording this, I actually started thinking about something, and yes, it has to do... Oh, cool, double battle. That's, well, it's not mandatory, but I don't have cut. I started thinking of something that actually has to do with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I promise this is the only time I'm going to mention those games in this video, because I'm just like, yeah, well, I'm done talking about those videos, but... slacking, that could be dangerous. Okay, it's just focus punching, never mind, it's not dangerous at all. But I'm kind of curious if trainer customization is going to be returning in the next games. Teeter Dance confuses... Wait, Teeter Dance confuses everyone on the field? That's interesting. This could go very, very badly. If it goes for Focus Punch and, like, we don't hit it here, like, we get confused and hit ourselves... Please, Kurama, please, okay, actually, it didn't go for Focus Punch, so it doesn't matter. But still, that would have been, like, a really good strategy. Like, use Teeter Dance, give your Slacking, I don't actually remember what berry will break you out of confusion. I think, like, a Lum Berry will break you out of any status condition, but give it a berry that'll break it out of its confusion, and then, Focus Punch everything, like, relying on them hitting each other, hitting themselves, because more like when you're confused, you're gonna end up hitting yourself. That actually seems like a really good, like, VGC strategy. Well, I don't know, it really relies a lot on luck, and I think when you're, you know, doing competitive battling, you don't exactly... Why? I'm not going to be giving them any Pokeblocks. I don't want to... Okay, you know what? We'll freaking go to Safari Zone later, because I can't be bothered, like, going and getting Pokeblocks. Sorry, guys. Actually, we'll probably be going to Mount Pyre next video, so I guess we'll just go hatch Tentacool and Poochyena for today, and then we'll go to Mount Pyre and do all the Team... I can't remember which team is in Mount Pyre in this game, or is it both? Like, is it, the Mount What's-Its-Face? I don't remember. This is actually going to be kind of suspenseful. I'm almost positive you see both Archie and Maxie at the top of Mount Pyre, because they steal the orbs. But I don't remember if... Wait, in Pokemon Ruby, does Pokemon... Wait, is Magma or Aqua the enemy in Ruby? I think it's Aqua and Ruby and Magma and Sapphire? Does the other team appear in the games as well, or do they both appear for the first time in Emerald? I don't know. Anyways, we got Pokemon to hatch before I actually, like, legitimately hurt my brain. So, we got Poochyena, who's level 26, and he's going to be swapped for box number 1, Pokemon number 27. Have we done that one before? We've done 28 before. Okay, that was actually really close. And I believe that Poochyena was 26. If I am wrong, I apologize. But this is kind of good because you don't really need Spielberg on the team anymore. So he was just kind of hogging up his space. But our Poochyena is going to hatch into... I have no idea what I want. Maybe a bug type would be cool. I love his spots. Oh my god. Him on the eyes? That's so adorable. It's going to be nicknamed Deaf Not Cat. Either way, dude, those spots look so freaking cool. I am really happy with this spin down, like, just because of those spots. That looks so awesome. Just having the spots over the eyes, it looks like goggles. I'm so satisfied with my spin. I want to go look at it again. Hi. Okay, never mind. We're not looking at it. We're not looking at it again. Okay, so, but it's probably not a great hatch. I probably won't be using it on the team. I just can't seem to get a good 6 team member, which is really annoying. But Tentacool is going to be box number 6, Pokemon number 29. Okay, have we done that one before? I hope not. Hopefully this one will be a good... Wow, we've taken a lot out of box 6. hopefully this one will finally be like that destined 6 Pokemon we've been waiting forever to find. I will level up Rare Candy up to Pokemon off screen, by the way. So, is this going to be the one we've been looking for? That Pokemon that I've needed to join my life so much? Oh, I was going to say, maybe unless it doesn't freaking hatch. Okay, please, 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 be good. Another water type? Why? Why is it nothing but freaking water types? I know we're in Hoenn, okay? But still, this Pokemon's name is Journey. Wait, was that? Oh. Wait. I just realized the random number generator came up 29? Did I take 26 or did I take 29? Because 29's name would be JoJo. Uh-oh, you know what? I have an idea. I'll go to the name raider afterwards, because I don't remember if I said 26 and did 26, because I just realized the number generates to 29. Okay, I did take 29, so it's a good thing I didn't name it yet, so it's actually supposed to be named JoJo, so I will go to the name raider and fix that. So, I believe that is going to wrap it up for us today, guys, though. Next time, we'll be going to Mount Pyre, catching 4 new Pokemon that will be able to hatch, possibly 5 new Pokemon that will be able to hatch. So, until next time, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to click the like button down below to show your support. Until next time, I'm Logitech Yo-Yo. Peace!